What's up, man? I had a doctor's appointment today. I apologize. I don't like going this long without responding to you, dude. I never want you to think that I'm ignoring you. I remember when I had, people that I would be responding to in college, especially, somebody that I connected to musically. So, and one person just literally ghosted me. So I'm a little extra sensitive when I do this. I know you're probably not thinking much about it, but please know that, man, you're always important to me, and I always want to respond. So let me start because it's been a lot. Your perfume idea, man. I think it's a cool idea. I would say to you that when I hear you talking, I feel like God is giving you business ideas, and along with you studying counseling, it might not be it might not be a bad idea for you to study some form of business principles. And when I say study, it doesn't have to be formal, you taking a course or you having a degree and everything, but it could be as simple as finding a book or taking an intro to business course. But it doesn't mean you have to change your major or anything of that matter. Finding a very, very legitimate YouTube channel that has a playlist of things that will really give you the information that you need in terms of business. That's something that I'm on quest for as well. I would say that with your perfumes, I think I would, if you wanted my opinion, I would say let the motivation and the inspiration be from your Christian faith. But I would say that as a product, just put it out as a product. And I'm just a huge fan of nothing ministers like actions. So, how you run your business, how you treat the people that work for you and the people that you work with and that you're working for, that's going to be the true ministry, not so much a product that can lead to, sharing the gospel. Our actions are going to be the things that are going to really do the ministry. What was the other thing that we were supposed to be talking about? Oh, I know what it was. I had an idea the other day, man, and I meant to text you. So I know, that there's a part of you, and some days this yearning is stronger than others, but it's just a part of who you are, man, and there's nothing wrong with that. You are a rocker. I had an idea that may work for you in terms of, getting your rock ideas out, but it not harming your desire to have a faith-based avenue of music. So I thought about, what if you were to take stories that have a suspenseful or a mysterious. It doesn't have to be horror in the sense of blood, gore, and things like that, but something that has a very a theme of suspense and spooky and eeriness, which kind of goes with the culture of heavy metal. The same way hip hop comes from the streets, so it has to have a certain level of street swagger, a certain level. It has to have a certain level of rawness, even if it's positive, like the early hip hop, like The Message by Grandmaster Flash. It's a message song. They're talking all things positive, but how they're delivering it, man, is nothing soft about it. And I'm not talking about that they were being crass, but they're just giving you the real of what's going on in urban areas and what people are dealing with. And but it was a message. So with rock music, there's a darkness to it. You know what I mean? Like it's not sunshine and rainbows. So one of my favorite stories is the story of the Headless Horseman. I fell in love with it as a kid from the Disney cartoon version, and I'm probably like one of very few people that enjoy the Sleepy Hollow movie that Johnny Depp did, because I think that was a flop. Not a lot of people. I was excited when it came out. I didn't get to see it until later because I think I was a kid and my parents weren't going to let me go see that movie. But I liked the movie. I liked the twist that they put on it. So I was like, man, what if you were to do a concept album about the story of Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman? And you know what I mean? Like, and make it, a rock theme from that. Like that would be kind of cool. Or or any other story. So that was the idea that I had to share with you, man. But other than that, dude, I am doing well. I'm in the thick of teaching and studying, working towards my admin certification. And I'm getting some ideas as well about my music, and because it never fails. There's always a sign that God sends through people where it's like, I'm not done with you and your music. A lot of times it's you when you call and you're like, hey, what are we going to do? That was definitely a sign. And then the other day, one of my students came up to me and was like, when you going to make new music? I've listened to all the Fight. I want to hear some new music from you. And this is a very, very special kid that if there were ever a kid for God to use to confirm, the out of the mouth of babes scripture and any of the scriptures that he said about children, this would be that kid to do it. So it's always some things. So I've been really thinking about how I will balance all of it. And it's all coming to me. I'm looking forward to it. It's just taking it one step at a time, man. One thing I will say that I'm grateful for is the skill that I have for music, knowing that I can be busy the way I am now, and I know all I need is a window of time, and I can create how I want to, and it come whatever I hear in my head, I can bring it to life. So continue to study your craft, man, even the boring stuff. One of my favorite film composers, Mark Mancina, he now has a page. I don't know how long it's had, but it just came through my thread. And he was talking about one of the things that helps him stay inspired is his practice routine. And he does a lot of he's a guitarist, and he does a lot of classical work with his guitar and different things like that. So sometimes it's the boring stuff, man, that gives us the opportunities for the stuff that we love, man. So stay encouraged on this journey. I love you. I'm here for you. I got to go out again. I'll be talking to you, buddy. All right.